All right, today we're going to take a look at this vintage, at least by digital converter box standards, Zinwell Digital converter box, also known as a supplementary television receiving apparatus. And I say vintage, and I use that as a relative term, probably about 2009. And I say that because this is an SD TV tuner, no HD here at all. This was before the time of high definition TV. In fact, the only outputs on it are your RF out, which modulates the signal to channel 3 or 4 on your television, kind of like the old days of connecting your VCR. Or if you want a better picture quality, you have to use these yellow, white, and red RCA composite video outputs. I got this at a thrift store for 10 bucks, and the box is a little bit roughed up, but everything was still wrapped in the plastic, brand new. The batteries were new, everything. I didn't use the batteries because they're old, but this thing still has the plastic on the front of the display, and the remote was still wrapped in the plastic, so I pretty much had to have this. I've only ever known Zinwell as a satellite television company. I have a couple of their satellite TV switches, but when I saw this digital converter box, it looks so unique. The connections are nice and simple. You're always going to connect your TV antenna to the RF in port, and to send the signal to your television, you can use the RF out, which will modulate the signal to channel 3 or 4, or for a slightly better picture quality, use these RCA composite video jacks. Yellow is your video signal, white and red are the audio, and then just match those cables up to your TV. I've got an old CRT here. My last one died, and I picked this one up too when I was at the thrift store because it was in such new condition. But you could also use it on a modern flat screen TV as well. Most of these still have these jacks on the back somewhere. All right, got it turned on here. No program found. We'll go to the menu, channel list, nothing. Back to the main menu. Let's go to installation. And we're going to run a scan now. So it's going to scan for digital channels. It would scan for analog as well, but there's no more of those. And we'll press search. Now this is going to scan the old bandwidth for over-the-air television, which goes all the way up to about 800 or so megahertz up to channel 69. Nowadays, the bandwidth ends at around 608, which is channel 36. And there's my 3 over-the-air channels. I only get 3. If you've seen my channel before, then you know I only have 3 over-the-air stations around here. Here's that signal meter on the CRT television. Signal's not super awesome because I just have a small outdoor antenna I hooked up quickly, and it's behind some trees. Just to show you this. I actually switched to a flat screen TV just because this is easier to film. So this signal meter is really reminiscent of a satellite TV receiver in that it has both signal intensity and signal quality. Often digital converter boxes only have one line signal strength or signal quality. And this is nice because it gives you a little more information about your signal, which might make it easier to adjust your antenna. And no matter whether you're talking about satellite TV or over-the-air television, with an antenna, signal quality is really what matters the most. And if you press the enter button on the remote control, you do get this channel list here. It's not quite the same as an EPG guide, but it's better than nothing. And there is a little picture-in-picture. The channel would be where it says bad or no signal, but I actually unplugged my antenna just to avoid showing any copyright material on my channel. So for nostalgia's sake, a little show and tell of this Zinwell digital converter box, a model from the early days of the analog to digital TV transition. And once in a while you find these cool old electronics in thrift stores, and I like to buy them, take them home and putter with them. And even in this day and age, the year 2023, some of these old electronics I think can still be useful.